Was this like the last hard practice you guys are going to have before the season?
Yes, sir.
Is it different for you guys to like now, instead of just focusing on yourselves, you have an actual opponent that you're building towards that you have to get ready for to start the season?
I mean, we've been doing that, during preseason as far as the games, but, I think every night we're just being able to take on different challenges, depending on who we play. And then like now we've been having a chance to have 3 or 4 days to prepare for Phoenix.
And I want to ask you, over the years you've been a proponent of, at times, full court pressing. Like you've had Terrence do it, you had Nico do it a lot. What have been the benefits for you guys defensively that you've seen by kind of forcing that pressure in the backcourt, making teams kind of get into their sets later?
Yeah, I think, T-Man picking up full court, I think with, Chris Dunn picking up full court. Just get up the floor, just trying to bother those guys and pressure has been good for us. And then just being aggressive, with our strengths, aggressive with our no helps. And, if the ball exposed, let's go for it. Try to create more turnovers.
Have you seen any offensive, positives for you guys when you do ball pressure in the backcourt? Because teams, if it's not a turnover, teams are getting the stuff late, and you have guys that are further up the court to then run in transition.
Yeah, I think just picking up the ball at the floor, and like I said, be able to slow them down, make them run the clock, and now the possession is not as good because they can't get second and third actions has been good for us. So we got to continue to keep doing that.
Just pressing and trying to be similar to what Pacino did with Boston way back then. Well, you went on that thing, right?
No.
You know
I
what
saw
I'm
it,
talking about, though?
Yeah, I watched Chauncey many years.
Yeah, he hated that.
Yeah, no, we're not pressing and trapping. We're not picking up full court. But we got times we got to be able to change the game up too, and so that's why we got different things in to be able to do that.
How good can you guys be on defense? Can you guys be a great defensive ball club?
Yes, we can. Yeah, we can. I think we have the athleticism. I think we have the type of team that can switch, 1 through 4, sometimes 1 through 5, and so we got a lot of interchangeable parts defensively. So we got guys that pick up full court. We got guys that can guard up, we got guys that can guard down, and so we do have a good chance to be a really good defensive team.
So I remember last year we talked a lot about some of the difficult conversations that you have to have with guys when you're starting to round out your rotation. Is this a team with so many different guys that can play that you start having those conversations at this point, or do you give more guys an opportunity as the season starts and then maybe have that happen a week or two into the season?
Just building to the first game. Kind of see how the first game goes, but those are conversations you can start having, like your top 10 guys right now, and just kind of go from there.
So you think you have settled on a top 10 going into?
No.
Okay. Thank
Because
you.
you're gonna ask for it next.
What did you, if anything, what did you kind of find was a big trend with how teams are trying to play this preseason that might be significantly different or a reaction from last year?
I'm not sure. I didn't watch a lot of other teams. I just really focused on our team and our opponent, and so I really don't know.
What are some of the things that, over the offseason, the summer, coaches talked about is kind of something that was kind of it's a big thing from last year, something that you feel like you need to react to?
Defensively, I thought, we got to be better defensively, get back in transition, but also rebound the basketball. I thought our half-court defense was solid, but just being able to finish the possession with a rebound, we really struggled. So coming in, a point of emphasis is just making sure we turn, hit, and pursue as far as rebounding the basketball. And then getting back in transition, whether it's a turnover, bad shot, let's sprint back, let's get our defense, get below the ball, get below your man, and then we'll figure it out from there.
With the way you guys have been challenging Norm defensively, how big of an opener is this for him with the offensive weapons that they have?
Oh, it's good. I think, we talking about going back 2 years ago, we played Phoenix in the first round. I think Norm did a good job of just, defensively being locked in, being physical, be able to guard one-on-one, taking that challenge. And so, I told him you can't trick us coming into this year. It's in him. And so he knows that, and he's been doing a good job defensively so far.
How do you evaluate defense?
I can't hear you.
How do you evaluate defense on an individual level?
Well, one, if you're a great individual defender like DJ, like T-Man, like Chris Dunn, you can evaluate them different. But the other guys just being great team defenders, like being in the right spot, understanding your role, what you're supposed to do every single night, and that's how dictated if we're playing the right way or not defensively. And so everybody's not going to be a shutdown corner, but we have guys that can be great team defenders, and you got to be doing the right thing.
Guys have mentioned that one thing from JVG is he wants them to be perfect on the defensive end. Is perfection achievable on that end?
No, it's not. Because you're going to make mistakes, but I think as close as perfection you can get, that's one. But the biggest thing is playing hard. You play hard you'll be able to cover up for some of the mistakes you make, and all 5 guys being tied together. And so it's not going to be perfect. Teams run good stuff. Come out of timeouts, you might mess up a coverage. So the biggest thing is learning from that, but also playing hard so you can cover for your mistakes.
So is that your idea of perfection? Is just playing hard, keep it going on that?
You have your blueprint, you have your foundation of how you want to guard it, but it's not going to go right every single time. And so how you cover up for some of those mistakes is about playing hard, getting to the next action, and covering for your teammates.
You got guys that moved on. Obviously, that have a ring came to over the last 3 weeks or longer. A couple guys who got in the Elijah. Like, how did those guys help you? And like, what do you kind of want to hope to see from them as they move on to other places?
No, I mean, they were great. I mean, just a group that came in and worked every single day, wanted to learn every day, was very coachable. And then you saw Ray J, got a two-way right away. Man got a two-way right away. So you're happy for those guys. And then Nate, who's been with us for a while, he's back with us, and Elijah's back with us. So just continue to keep growing. Continue to take what you learn from our team, and hopefully you can, do it elsewhere. To continue to keep getting better. It's the biggest thing for the young guys. They was great for us. I think every single day, like I said, a breath of fresh air to come in. They're going through the drills hard before we start practice. When we start practice, picking up full court and challenging our older guys as well.
What was your message for Kawhi?
Just keep doing what you're doing. Putting in the work every single day. I think he's gotten better every practice, every game, and so we just need that. Need that guy to continue to keep putting the time in every single day. And he's been doing that. He's been fantastic, and he's learned from it. He's grown from it as well.
Still no practice for Mo today?
No.
Do you have any idea, like, what could he get on the floor for practice in the next week or so?
I'm not sure.
Take your time.
Let's get ready for Hoop Jab.